All right, so it's 2024, and due to recent actions forced against Jay-Z, basically him being accused of rape, just reminded me of when I had to do his card reading back in 2021. I'll have that in the description below. But I'm here in Mexico, Tijuana, because I did a little research into him and his background, and apparently he's from the projects. So I figure I'll take you to a place that's probably represented worsely than the Marcy projects that he was from. Did some research into D Haven and his upbringing. When I did the card reading, I basically was pissed off. It was 2021, and I'm watching the Super Bowl halftime, and they're doing a demonic satanic ritual when it was the Buccaneers versus the Chiefs, and The Weeknd did the halftime. And I did a little bit of studying on ritual magic, and I'm a tarot card reader, and I had recently just bought a new deck, and I was just pissed off. I got home one day, I saw a man literally get possessed in Walmart and go off on me, and I said, what can I do to help? And the universe just told me in my head, start reading those cards right there. And I said, well, what do I read? It said influential people. And so I did that, and Jay-Z was one of them. Now take in mind that this card deck was new, but it didn't matter. It said read it, see what you see, and then do the card reading, because you're going to date stamp it, time stamp it, and show that you did this card reading, and you're going to be able to come back to it and explain what you saw. And well, I can now. At the time I didn't know about Jay-Z. He was just very influential. Now let's flash forward to right now. It's December of 2024, and I find out that not only Jay-Z, but his little Rihanna and the future halftime shows were all programmed by Jay-Z. He gets to pick and choose who does the halftime show. And I thought, oh, okay, that's just a rumor. And no, the NFL has come out with this new rape allegation in 2024 of December and said we're sticking with Hova, Jay-Z, as our halftime guy. And I talk about how, hey, the halftime show has had many satanic rituals with his #1 star Rihanna and The Weeknd. With that being said, I want to go into this card reading. First card I pulled was this one. This is the thief card, okay? This shows he was a thief. And so I was watching D Haven, the guy that basically he based all of his songs on, the kingpin of the drug dealer gang that he was in from New York, okay? And D Haven, I could tell you right now, your boy's a thief. Of course he ratted on you. He's a rat and a thief. It told me right away, don't trust him. He's a thief, okay? And then all these people want to talk about, oh, he's with the devil, he's with the devil. Yeah, he's with the devil. It literally gave me the devil card was the next one. He's a thief and he's evil. He runs with the devil. And the devil, what does it like to do? Look at the card, look at the heart. It likes to play with your emotions. And he likes to show you that, look at that cave that person is in. He likes to show you and floss it in front of your face, okay? These people are showing us themselves. It was Jim Carrey on the Jimmy Kimmel Show who came out and put that pyramid that you like to flash there, Jay-Z. And I said in many videos during 2021, your signs and symbols are going to be your downfall. I'm going to take those little triangles and I'm going to tattoo them to your forehead or the back of your neck, because that's what you do. And if you look at that video where Jim Carrey comes out and says, oh, it's the mocking tongue, and Jimmy Kimmel's like, what are you talking about? He's like, the CIA's hired us and this and that. This is a form of ritual magic, okay? Telling you what they're going to do and mocking you. They're telling you, they're mocking you right in your face, okay? This is the form of what they do and why they have satanic rituals at the Super Bowl, because they're telling you who they are. They run with the devil. Now in that first card reading, I mentioned spirit cooking, and I knew a little about Marina Abramovich, but I didn't know her name. I couldn't recall her name. I just know that he had been at parties, and so has Will Ferrell and many Hollywood elites, okay? They go to these spirit cooking parties, okay? And they eat a cake that's designed like a human, and they literally slice pieces of the body out, okay? Because he has a high priestess, and you look at her hand, she's holding a piece of fruit, okay? A pomegranate, okay? And just like in the Bible, where Adam and Eve, what do they eat? An apple. Look at the significance. Now this goes back to Zeus days, okay? The religion of Zeus and Hades, where the daughter of Zeus was apparently kidnapped by Hades, but she stayed and ended up bearing kids with him, and she could have left at any moment, but she basically bit the forbidden fruit and stayed with Hades, just like Eve eating the apple. And now you see the significance of the fruit. Now this high priestess is Marina Abramovich. If you just simply look into it, you'll see that he loves Marina Abramovich. Actually, in the thumbnail and the photo of this video, I'm gonna have him basically touching foreheads with her, okay? So he does have a high priestess, and he does follow the dark arts. That's not a lie. And final, the card that I focused on in the first card reading was this one, because you see his little hand right there, see the wreath around it? That is him liking to brag and boast. That is why the Super Bowl halftime show is a gigantic satanic ritual, because he's showing you that he runs with the devil and he believes in this, and he has been admitted to be channeling spirits when he creates music, just as well as his wife. Beyonce says that she draws a spirit called Sasha Fierce. These people are telling you what they're doing, and that's a part of their magic. That's a part of their ritual that they have to do in order to empower themselves more. Most people don't understand this, and this is why Jim Carrey and Jimmy Kimmel at the end of that interview were both sitting there with what? Triangles and their tongue, laughing at us, because it's a mocking and a humiliation ritual. That's why. So these people are into that. They're into the power, and they're into this sick stuff that you and I really don't understand. But this is why I did the tarot card, knowing that I could come back in the future and review it and show you what I was shown of these people, okay? I didn't nail everything and tell you exactly everything. I basically, in that card reading, I held back because I didn't want to seem like a conspiracy theorist, because we were in the middle of COVID and there was conspiracy theories flying everywhere, okay? And so I just wanted to keep it, here's what it is, I can review it, and that's why I'm doing this video today, okay? These people believe this. This is the other thing I was talking about in another video where I was explaining ritual magic. You have to understand, you might not believe it, they do. Look at the halftime show with The Weeknd. Look at Rihanna's halftime show when she's standing on a giant pyramid, throwing up the pyramid in red. Why red? Because that's sacrificial blood. Now look at the videos that The Weeknd was in and the songs that he sang at that Super Bowl halftime show. He was literally, during COVID, driving around Las Vegas with empty streets with blood all over his face, representing blood, which is of sacrifice. Check this out though. And then the next video, he had those masks on, which they all wore at the Super Bowl while we were all supposed to wear masks and stay locked up. He was on the field with no mask, singing a song with hundreds of people in masks on the field, mocking us, telling us, you have to do this, but I don't, we don't. That's because they think they sit at the top of the pyramid and we are all on the bottom. Look at Rihanna's. She's floating around on a giant pyramid. Flashing who? Jay-Z's pyramid. I told you, your signs and symbols will be your downfall. With that being said, let's get a nice little look back at this walkway here in Tijuana. All right. And that's my Jay-Z card reading review. The same one I did in 2020. It told me he was connected to the high priestess, Marina Abramovich. It showed me he runs with the devil. Showed me he's a thief, behaving. Yeah, he's a thief, bro. You got shot because you trusted a thief. And what did he do? He stole from you because he's a thief, okay? And with that being said, now we know, and now you know the power of the tarot and how you can look into it. All right, until the next video, peace out. GoPro, stop recording.